Hey guys, welcome back to Angel and Angela. And on today's podcast, I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the narcissist obsession with the new supply. The narcissist obsession with the new supply. So, a lot of times when the narcissist is going after the new supply, you notice a sudden change. They become darker. All of a sudden, that light that you used to see in their eyes when you were together, and that happiness, that joy, that, comfort feeling that you had with them it's gone. It's like, it's a different person, right? You're looking at this person and you're wondering what's going on with this person. Why are they so dark? When they talk to you, it almost seems like they're possessed. You're like, this person is possessed. They're pointing out things that they hate about you, right? That you thought they loved about you. You thought they liked these things about you. And you're like, wait, why would you say that, right? You want some type of validation. Like, how could this person just tell me all of these wicked things about myself to try to emotionally, hurt me? And all of a sudden, this person's not your best friend anymore. They're not that loved one, right? There's a wolf, under that mask. And you're like, oh, that's not my sweet grandmother. That's not my sweet mother. That's not my sweet friend. That's not, my sweet coworker. There's something sinister. There's like this light switch that just flips and it's off, and there's darkness. There's this hate in their soul. This hate. And you have to think about it. How can someone go, because you get discarded and then they're nice to you, and then they're sending you flowers, and they seem honest, right? And because we're empaths, we can feel things deeply. So when these people are nice to you, there's just joy inside of you. But then you're like, well, am I tricking my brain to believe that they're a good person just because they're good? So you're trying to test your intuition because you feel like your intuition is out of whack, because when they're nice, they're really, really nice. It seems honest, like I said. It seems like you look into their eyes and you see an innocent being. You see a child. You see them for who they are in the physical form. You're looking at them like they were once a baby, they were once a child, they went through a rough time, or maybe they didn't. You're looking at their whole life, their whole being. Because what they showed you, at least what you thought of them, you thought of them to be someone who isn't perfect, but someone who is hurting. So you're, just like anyone else, when someone's hurting, when your child has a cut and you're trying to put a Band-Aid to make it feel better, you're like, nothing that I do makes this person feel better. There's moments where they seem excited. I've learned how to make them happy in certain moments. You almost have the narcissist down packed. Their likes, their dislikes. You get excited because you're trying to find ways to prove to them that you're the one for them. You're like, I could be whatever you want me to be. I can dress how you want me to dress. I can look, talk, walk the way you want me to walk. I can You know, it's like you want them to almost teach you. You're like, I want to learn you. Because there's something about you. There's that dark side, but you don't believe it. But it gets darker and darker and darker, and their hate for you gets stronger. And you're trying to understand, when is the hate going to stop? Because it gets so sinister, and then they turn around with the flowers again. Let's go out to a 5-star restaurant, right? Let's drink on champagne and mimosas and have a good time and enjoy nature, enjoy the beach. And they do all this, they have all these intimate moments with you, where they even put thought, into the things that they're doing. They're like, oh, look, I'm cooking for you, gourmet style, running your bath water. There's this whole character. And anytime that the narcissist isn't happy, they blame it on you, and they're like, if you would just do what I tell you to do, if you would just listen, if you would just be quiet, right? You'll do anything for this person. You'll be quiet. You don't want the attention on you. You don't need to be liked by anyone as long as a narcissist likes you. That's almost how you view it. And the narcissist enjoys that. They don't want you to like anyone else. They don't want you to even like your own family, your own kids more than them. The narcissist wants you to look at them as your God, as your master, as your king, right? That's my king. That's my king. But there's something off. There's this split personality, right? People call it, Jekyll and Hyde. There's a split person. The narcissist has a split personality. So when they're nice to you, the reason you're able to forget instantly, most of the time you forget the evil that they do to you. And as an empath, because you feel things deeply, in those moments, you're putting your guard down. You know this person's a monster. You know this person's a predator and it wants to kill you. But you put your guard down because you feel like you've tamed this animal. It's calm. You're feeding it. So it's calm. It's resting. You know the narcissist is resting. Their body language changes. Their tone of voice changes. You pamper them, you give them compliments, and you feed into them, right? And they're feeling good about themselves because the narcissist only cares about being liked. This is why they treat people nice, because they only care about being liked. And you'll wonder, why do you do so much for others and you haven't done anything for me? And sometimes you don't have to be in a relationship with these people, or to you, it's more about the principle of it, right? You're like, why am I being overlooked? Because you're the type of person that even if you're not emotionally connected to someone, when you see that they're looking out for you, you're the type of person that gives back. You're like, that person had my back. I will forever be grateful to that person because they don't know what I was going through in that moment. So it doesn't matter if me and that person don't talk. It doesn't matter if we're not on good terms. It doesn't matter if they don't like me right now. It doesn't matter if they don't want to talk to me. Whenever they want to talk to me, I'll give them that opportunity because I'm loyal to this person because they helped me out of a very tough situation, right? But it doesn't matter what you do for a narcissist. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you have. Certain supplies feel like when the narcissist downgrades, they're downgrading because you're not willing to put up with it. Then when the narcissist upgrades to a higher supply, greater source of supply, you feel like this person left me because this person has everything. That supply has everything. That means nothing to a narcissist because the narcissist only cares about being liked. So the reason I'm making this video on the obsession the narcissist has over the new supply is for you guys to understand when they are in terms of, love bombing you, and it seems like there's just a period of time where everything is okay, and the narcissist is getting their supply, they're getting shelter, food, they're getting intimacy, they're getting friendship, they're getting all these different things, they're getting energy from you because the narcissist is like, wow, you like me even though I've already treated you bad. You like me, and you'll do anything for me to be nice and pretend to be this person that I'm not, this person that I pretended to be with you from the start. And as I'm changing into this bigger predator, I'm also watching you change, and I don't want to leave your side because I want you to like the new version of me. They want to change in front of you, and then they want you to be jealous of them changing. They're changing because they only want to be liked with that new supply. They only care about being liked. And you'll feel like, hey, I did all these things because I liked you. When am I going to get anything in return? Or when am I going to get what I want? Because you don't want to do the back and forth. You're like, I want this person, the person that you show me when you love me. And the narcissist is looking at you like, I only show you that person when you act like you like me. You already told me you don't like me. You don't like the things I did to you. You keep bringing up the things I did to you. You already showed me you don't like me. And if you don't like me, but you want to be around me, then I'm going to abuse you. I'm going to show you how much I hate you. I hate you for not liking me. I hate you for seeing the ugly parts of me and bringing it to my attention. I hate you for exposing me. I hate you for embarrassing me. The narcissist starts to hate you, even though they're the ones who initiated this hate inside of you because you felt like you like them, they like you. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy. But eventually, they stop liking you because someone liked them. The moment someone likes them, their attention goes away. Now you don't like them because their attention goes away. And now because you don't like them, it doesn't matter what they did. They don't care about that. This is why they'll tell you, I don't care. I don't want to listen to you. This is why they don't want to hear your side of the story ever. This is why your text messages, your voicemails, your voice isn't heard because to them it's like, you don't like me. They're only thinking of themselves. They only care about being liked. So of course, now that their split personality has been exposed, they're like, I can only be mean to you because you don't like me. I can't be nice to you if you don't like me. That's where that split personality comes in. And now you're not getting that other side at all. That side doesn't even exist. The narcissist is like, you don't even exist to me. That's why, it's like they turn off the lights because you don't exist to them in that moment. They only care about being liked. They don't care about what they did to you, what you think they did to you. So when they feel like they don't like you, they have to show that hate to you. Now, they still have that split personality, so the good part of them, they need to show the good part. Since they can't show that to you anymore because you don't like them, they have to show the good parts of them to the people that do like them. So they'll be nice to the new supply. You'll think to yourself, why are they so obsessed with the new supply? Because the new supply is obsessed with them. They like them. So the narcissist is obsessed with them because they're being liked. This is why even when you meet them, they might be in a relationship. You might not even know about it because they like you and they really want to show you that they like you. Because you already showed them that you like them. It's a predator. So now, if it likes you and you like it back, now they have to show this hate to you. And they have to show this like their good side to someone else. Meaning that it doesn't have to be a new supply. It could be their family, friends. It could be anyone. This could be, with a narcissist, this could be your family member. They're nice to you. You're wondering, why do they don't help. They've never helped me. But this person, they get all the help. Because anything you say to a narcissist, just that comment alone, they will feel like, oh, I don't like you because you brought up that I've never done anything for you, even if it's true. If you show them that you don't like them in any kind of way, even if they showed you that they don't like you, the narcissist light switches quickly. This person doesn't have a real identity. So, and they know that, and they hate people because of that. This is why they're attracted to you. This is why they get attracted to the new supply and they get obsessed with the new supply because the new supply has never hated them or not liked them in any kind of way. There's never been a reason for that person not to like them. So they'll warn the new supply, but the new supply won't believe it because they're consistent in their hunt for supply, for energy. But they'll look up to the new supply in ways, right? Just like, in my situation, I felt like the narcissist in a way looked up to me because, I was extremely outgoing, positive, and I still am. But I'm saying, once you deal with a narcissist, they want you to feel how they feel, which is that void in your heart. So what they do is that they want you to have a split personality. So your split personality comes in when you're taking the abuse over and over again, and you're so caught up in that cycle that you don't even realize that it's not normal to like someone and then not like them that quickly, and then like them again, not like them. That's not normal. So that messes with your head. You get depressed, you get angry, you do things that you've never done before. So that becomes your split personality, that crazy part of you that's obsessed over the narcissist to be liked, right? Eventually, you're like, I don't want to be liked anymore. This person got me acting crazy, and you calm down, right? You understand what they did, and now you're your normal self, but there's this void in your heart. There's this pain, this ache that's just twisting inside of you in your chest and your stomach. So you're trying to not feel that, and the narcissist knows that. So they'll come back over and over again, playing this game with you because they know each time you take them back, the pain gets steeper over time. When they leave you, they know you won't forget that other side that they liked when they met you. They know that side won't even feel real anymore, and you'll be so caught up in the pain that when you're back to your regular self, it feels like, people are telling you, oh, you're a good person, you're nice, but you don't really feel it. It's like, am I? You don't really know if you are because it's like, yeah, but I don't feel good. Or, yeah, but it's like this ache because they leave you without closure, so you're wandering and you're stuck in that space for a long time until you pull yourself out and you find yourself all over again, right? But on this new version of yourself, you had to leave people behind. You can't go back on certain situations. So you start to understand these things, and the narcissist wants you to feel that way. They want you to know them so well that when they're gone, they know that or you're coming to a realization, right? Because by then, they will feel like they don't need to be liked by you anymore. Like, I don't need to be liked by you anymore. This is why they have to destroy you, because they keep coming around. They see you getting yourself back together. They see God sending you blessings, and they don't stop, right? Once they leave, they tell themselves that in this new character that they're playing, this is where the obsession comes in with the new supply. They need to be liked by this person. So now to them, it's like they're making this oath to the new supply that this is going to be their last time. This is going to be something new, something different. In this relationship, they're not going to be the person not to be liked or to be exposed. So the cycle repeats with this person, and anytime the supply is getting any type of attention, anytime they are receiving anything that the narcissist feels like it should have been theirs to enjoy, or they're just jealous, the narcissist won't bring that to awareness with the new supply, but that split personality comes in, and they know it's coming, so they have to find another supply, or they hoover old supply, because they don't want to be exposed. They don't want that side of them exposed. And when they're trying to hide, they get caught in their lies a lot of times because of that addiction. And because of the chaos they bring in others' lives, no matter how much they try to hide it. So now the new supply gets obsessed over what the narcissist is doing, because, there's going to come a point in time where the narcissist will show signs of jealousy. And now the new supply is trying to prove to them that there's nothing they should be worried about. The narcissist gets satisfaction, but it's not enough for them. They need to see pain. They need to see that person in pain. Even if it's leaving for a couple of days, even if it's, starting a fight, or, accusing them of things, or setting up scenarios for them, because they need that dark part of them to come out. And, if that person is a wise person and they don't feel appreciated, and they're like, what the hell is wrong with this person? And I don't really need what they're offering. All I need is their intimacy. And you feel like you're not truly connected to this person because there's a part of their life that you don't recognize, you're not aware of. There's a part of their life that is a secret, because they victimize themselves. And some of these people aren't victims, but they play it so well. What the new supply will do is they will keep thinking the narcissist is a victim. And as long as they think the narcissist is a victim, the narcissist feels like they're being liked and they're getting fuel. Anytime the frustration, anytime there seems to be, something emotionally not connected, where the narcissist, it seems, the new supply starts to see that they can't connect with them or agree to certain things, or that the narcissist is delusional when it comes to certain things and who they are, and their obsession and their paranoia, and there's this side of them where they think they know people that they don't know, or they think those people know them that don't know them. There's a part of them where there's just lies and things that they shouldn't have lied about, or just little things that start coming out. So all these things will happen over time, but by then, the new supply will only care about being liked by the narcissist. If they stick around, that's all they'll care about, is being liked by the narcissist. So it's not going to end until that person doesn't like who the narcissist is, and they're really sick and tired of it. And the narcissist, a lot of times, you'll discard them and they'll come back. But it's only because they need to have the last say. They need to have the last say. They need to make sure that when they leave, it was you who took them back because you like them, and now they can break up with you. Now they can be at peace. So people will go back and forth with the narcissist when it comes to that, but the narcissist will have an obsession with this person, and like I said, it's like, you can't break up with me. I have to break up with you. I have to destroy you. So it becomes an obsession where they like you. They're obsessed over the new supply. They were obsessed with you at one point. But then what happens once, that person discards the narcissist, even if they love the narcissist with their whole heart, just the simple fact that they rejected the narcissist, or that they took time off from the narcissist, these are reasons for them to want to destroy you, because of their split personality. They're more sinister, more diabolical than, just the typical narcissism in people. It's to another level. So when, they're caught up between being nice and they're in this Jekyll and Hyde state, to them, they feel like they're not the problem. They feel like there's nothing wrong with them. They feel like, so what if one minute I do really like you and the next minute I really don't, because I want to be liked by other people, because one minute I wanted to be liked by you, but then I saw someone else and now I feel like, it's the attention. So when you meet them, they like you because they know you bring attention. There's something about you that brings attention. There's something you have that brings attention. Just being in a relationship brings attention. So this is why they pick empaths, because they know that how people feel. You're very good at, feeling people out. So in order for the narcissist to really know what's going on through your mind, you have to be the one to tell them, hey, you treat other people better than me. You're the one who calls these things out. So once they know you're calling these things out, they've heard this before. You're saying things that other people have said to them, so they know you're starting to figure out that there's something wrong with me. So now they have to fool you to believe that they don't like attention, that they're that person that likes to stay to themselves, So this is why they pick you, because they want you to see the story behind who they are. What they did to you, they do it to a lot of people, and they want you to get a full picture of who they are. Because in their mind, it's like, hey, you like me. There was something about me. You like me. yeah, you don't like me anymore because you know that there's this other side to me, but at least you like me. And that's all like I'm satisfied with, is that you like me. So this is why narcissists will move on, but then they'll be obsessed with people from their past because those people like them. So this is why they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you move on. This is why, because they don't want you to like anyone else. They want you to literally, just think about what they did to you. They want you to think about the words they said to destroy you, because these are just words. But because the narcissist knows that you can feel, they want you to feel what it feels like to be broken apart, broken down. They want you to feel that pain, that agony that they feel. They want to compete with you. They want to compete with you, and then they're like, now want to finish you off. It's like they study you, they like you, you're like a meal to them, they like you, they're studying you, but then they're trying to study how to destroy you now. Because to them it's a competition, it's something inside of them, it's something, their split personality, the dark part of them it won't allow them not to do what they are created to do. So the moment that you see them as a predator, that's just the moment that they don't like you, and they work at it. They'll stick by your side, and if you manage to move on, the narcissist will always, resent you, because to them, you were always supposed to like them. To them, it's, even when you move on, in their mind, they're so delusional that they're thinking that you still care about them or you still like them. They feel like, they impacted you, and no matter how much you try to pretend like you're happy, they feel like there's that other side to you, the side where you ache for the things that have happened to you, your traumas and your past. They know that you have that other side that you keep away from the world, because you know that certain predators will try to destroy you for that type of information. So, they know that as strong as you are, there's this other side to you that was broken down, this vulnerable side. And to them, it's like, no matter how strong you try to pretend, in their mind, they think you're pretending. They think that your joy, your happiness is pretend. They feel like no matter how many vacations, no matter how many things you do, they feel like there's always going to be that pain, and they want to make sure that they're the ones who impact you in a way where you'll always think of them, and you'll think of them knowing that they feel the same. So to them, it's like, you should feel closure. You should feel closure. You don't even need to talk to me. It doesn't matter what I say. You should just feel closure knowing that I feel the same and that you're alive, because it could have been worse. It could have got worse for you. You're lucky you're still alive, because there's worse narcissists out here than me. To them, it's like, I can smell those predators just, right away. And there's some that are worse than me. That's how the narcissist views it. And if they have to tag team with other predators that are even more diabolical, they will. And when they do, that split personality, that darker side of them, just keeps getting worse and worse, because now they're carrying on the energy of those narcissists that they surround themselves with. So you'll see that when the narcissist wants to be like, and they obsess over new supply, new friendships, you'll see, that obsession in them to be liked by these type of people, and you'll see them change right in front of you. You'll see them start morphing into other people, talking, laughing differently, adapting to these people, because all they're obsessing about is being liked. They don't even think common sense. They don't even think this plan is a bad plan, because in a couple of years, or in the long haul, or for the rest, of my time on earth, it's going to go downhill if I do this. To them, it's like, I'd rather try than not try. It's okay, because at the end of the day, they only want to be liked for themselves. So to them, it's like, it doesn't matter what supply I'm with, as long as they like me to get me to where I need to go, or I can get what I want. That's all I care about. So to them, it doesn't really matter what you have, because their plan is to have their own. And if they can't have parts of what you have, or they're not willing to make that commitment with you because they feel like they can find someone else and make that commitment to them, and they're not even sure, because that person doesn't like them the way you like them, to them, they're conflicted, and because they're constantly feeling conflicted, they're constantly knowing that one day each and every source that they get with won't like them, because of their nature that they hide. Because eventually these people will realize, no, this isn't an act. When that switch goes off, that's really who they are. And they're more of that than the side that they pretend to be. So when you're split, and torn between who you used to be after the narcissist and who you want to be, you have to understand that from here on out, everything that you do that's evil, you have to be you've already seen evil. So now you have to be careful with yourself, because the narcissist is constantly hiding from themselves because they don't like themselves. And then they bring you to a place where you don't like yourself. And when you're in this place, you've already seen what's going to happen if you keep that hate in your heart. It's just going to get worse and worse. And then the energy around you is going to be out of whack. Bad luck. The narcissist is surrounded by bad luck. So that you have to stay true to you, your good side, who you are, who you've always been, who you want to become, the progress from that side, and know what you're capable of, but know that you have common sense, the type of common sense, the type of empathy that the narcissist cannot combine together. So they want to make you believe that everyone is like them, so that you could be afraid of the world, not knowing that there's a lot of people in the world afraid as well, just like you. But they also have, been through stuff, and they also feel split in half, but they know the narcissist's game. And the narcissist's game is to make you believe that certain people are bad that aren't bad, and people that are bad are good. It's opposite day. And the narcissist has an obsession with that, an obsession with destroying others, an obsession with being liked. And if they can't hurt you physically, they'll hurt you spiritually, mentally, So I hope that this video on the obsession the narcissist has over the new supply and their need to be liked, and their split personality, and why a lot of people feed into it. And it's because when they're good and they're being nice, they really believe that. And when they're being evil, they also believe that. And when they're doing it all the time, they don't think there's anything wrong with that. They think it's normal. They feel like everyone's like this. Everyone's crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe you are. But there's things that separate us from animals. And that's being human and having, having the resources not to do certain things, right? So when the narcissist wants to be liked and they have this obsession with a new supply, it's more of an animalistic obsession, so it comes from their animalistic side, and the narcissist is more of a predator than a human being. So the way they think is never going to be from a human being coming in peace and love. It's going to be from a transaction. It's going to be transactional. It's going to be, I need compliments. I need admiration. I need someone to make me feel better and make, just for the time being. I need people to push me. I need people to invest in me. It's all about them being liked. And when they get anyone on their team, it's like you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself. So whoever they get with, they have to sacrifice themselves for the narcissist, because the narcissist won't have it any other way. So yeah, they want to be liked, but then they use it, as a weakness against you. And now it's like, I have to show you that other side, whether I like it or not. So if you guys want to book a session with me, my booking information is on the description. Just give me about 24 hours to respond to you. If you guys are new to my podcast and you guys enjoy podcasts like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys on the next podcast. Love you guys. Bye.